We heard gunfire right out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard it. I wasn't sure at first. And somebody else said, "You heard the gunfire? You heard that gun?" I said, "Oh shit, it really was a gun."
Like,
But they talking
wow.
about we should have called. No, the guy said we should notify the nurse, and it's the nurse's responsibility to call. But I said, if I call, what am I gonna do? I didn't. As soon as I heard it, look, scared, I ducked down here and looked out the window.
Yeah.
I didn't see nobody.
Yeah.
And some of the other guys actually went outside. We didn't see nobody.
Mm.
But yeah, right out here somewhere was gunfire. Then what about 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, I heard more gunfire, but it was way down. You could tell it was far off. It was pow pow. Pow.
There's I noticed at this little store, there's it's like the only word that comes is a restaurant where you can go in and dance and all that. That's when we heard the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, a little club, it's a little hangout.
Yeah, but I never saw the police. I think we're on the wrong side of something because that night somebody stole it. We found out later somebody stole the car and the police chased them down. It was back over here somewhere, but we never saw no lights. I could hear the engines running. Them going back and forth, while trying to catch the guy there, so I could hear that. But we never saw a light or nothing. And I was peeping.
Yeah.
I said, the sign of a police car racing his engine. And the other girl told me back over here, somebody had stole a car and they ran out over here. And the police had surrounded it and all that kind of stuff. But
well, see, there's apartment projects.
Yeah, that's where I found it. I didn't know that. I didn't know the little entertainment center was over here. They said that store been robbed before.
Well, no, there used to be a fire department right down the street this way, right before you get to Shaver. And they closed it. Okay, that's the closest one because they closed it on Shaver and they moved it across the street down another one, so I would assume that would be the closest one.
Oh, okay.
That and the one by
Well, like I say, either they done called and told them not to come, or well,
if it's in the kitchen, maybe it'll improve the food.
Oh, it'll be burnt then.
Had that smoke flavor.
Oh, no thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, that plywood smoke. Plywood smoked. Like hickory, mesquite, that plywood. Horrible flavor.
Wait, I can't hear.
What you trying to listen for?
I heard voices.
Yeah, they're trying to figure it out like you trying to figure it out.
Usually what it is, now that it's went off, you found the fire, you see the fire extinguisher, they're more likely to put it out. How much you want to bet nobody know the code to reset it? You gotta push a code. I don't know if it's the same one like ours. You have to push a code in to stop it, then you have to push another code in to reset it.
There's Sunny. Sunny's outside. If anybody, she'll find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Chris.
Yeah, they found out everything.
Yep.
Is she going home or something?
Probably gonna get the manual.
She's getting something out of the...
Get the employee manual. See if it's in there. The employee handbook. see if that code in there.
There's another one.
Yeah, they can't stop it. Oh yeah.
That's what I figured. That nobody know the code. We have to call. They probably call Linda or somebody like that. We had to call our supervisor. Nobody. But after that, everybody had to practice the code. They had a whole big session. Practice putting the code, turning it off, turning it back on. We had fire drill after fire drill because nobody knew what the code was. We did after that. I remember now though, but
that woman killed me. She's a diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went to talk to her before she moved rooms, girl, she had like little square containers, nothing but, I call it penny candy, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like the little pieces of candies. And I'm thinking, shit, you know. And she's only killing herself by eating all this. She had like 3 different containers that had nothing but candy in them.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And she said they ordered she orders from Walmart, and they delivered up here to her.
Jeez. That's a lot of candy now. Mm-hmm.
Then she got AIDS.
Straight sugar. Ooh-wee.
She came to do and told us all that. Remember that day she was fussing about something, and she just started telling us stuff. I said, shit. She was saying that the wound nurse wouldn't dress her wounds and everything because she got AIDS.
No.
And said she got rolled up for it and everything. She was talking about, her name is Amy. She's a wound care nurse. I said, wait, what? You saw it. She came in every day and changed my dressing. Every day. I said, you sure? Amy came in every day and changed my dressing.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you just lucky and everything because she probably won't change mine because I got AIDS. I said, oh.
Just like that. Just like that.
Somebody made a new friend, but
Mm-hmm.
The fire department should have been here by now.
they called first. They may have called and told me it wasn't no.
Another thing about this Taco Town is
Yeah.
it's a volunteer fire department.
Oh, okay.
Oh, quickest
No,
ones.
they supposed to.
They were.
I don't know if they do houses like that, but I know the facility I was at, they call first. They call first and ask you, is it a real fire? I guess, I don't know what they ask them, but they ask them something, but they call first. And if you say it's a real fire, then yeah, the rest of them, one of them looked like in Baytown showed up. I said, I forgot what the fire was, but they said, yeah, we have a real fire. Then they show up. But we say, we don't have a real fire. They'll come maybe the next day and inspect your system. So I remember why I went off. I don't remember. I'm assuming the procedures are the same, but they call first. Do you have a real fire? Is the fire under control? Like I said, we can't hear the phone ring, so. It must not be nothing that serious, so I'm figuring now they don't know how to turn it off. You see my air bed? It's my air bed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you one thing, I can tell when I don't have to worry about it. Whenever she moves at night, at least I know she's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Look, just listen.
Yeah. I was saying, does it automatically fill up itself or something? What's that?
Yeah. There's a motor down there. And keeps, I guess it's my motor and everything, keeps coming on, going out, coming on, going out. You gotta get used to that sound.
With pressure.
And that's what it was for. I don't have sores no more. Remember I had sores up and down this leg?
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the back of my leg, some of them. So that's why they put me on an airbag. That way it won't put any pressure on that sore. So I want this to change me out because my sores are well now, but you don't want them to turn around and come back. So far they left me in here.
Mm-hmm.
Must not be nothing. Okay. They got to figure out how to turn it on.
Yep.
It's an old building.
Like I said, I'm guessing what was going on. I don't really know. I know what happened when it went off at the facility I was at. Oh, nobody. It wasn't one of the patients got mad about something and pulled the fire alarm. That's what it was.
Got on there, boy, y'all get to work.
Yeah, they got mad and they pulled the fire alarm.
Y'all get to work.
I don't remember what he's mad about, but he pulled it.
It is. Problem solved.
Somebody could call somebody. What is it? Then you can't hardly hear what they say because the alarm was on.
That's it.
So, open our door. They'll probably open the doors, I guess. If it's a real fire,
maybe not.
Maybe
not. They probably leave it closed.
I
know they probably ain't remember.
I thought you were serious. I say in the kitchen. Well, it could be. They say where most fires start. I don't know where they say where most fires start at. But there'd be logical place for it to start. So,
We'll find out.
Yeah. Somebody come and tell us something maybe. We've been having people coming and going all day. It looks like they had 2 people die today.
Damn. Tapped out.
Within like an hour, wasn't it?
I think the same hour because one ambulance crew came through. Then we waited a while. Everything was kind of settled down with them. Then another one came through.
Yeah.
So you gonna hear what they run to our hall saying, and one was, I think, respiratory distress. The other one they is found unresponsive. But either way, both of them died. She thought the bodies had already left. I said, 911 don't take away the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing they can do for them. They can leave them right there where they found them. The coroner, now the other one, I don't know. I guess he gone. The coroner took him. The person. I don't know if it was male or female.
They were males.
Okay, both males. Well, we saw the coroner take that one, but the other one, I don't know if he started back breathing because that girl, the one I introduced you to, Christina, said she was doing CPR on him. So he might have started back breathing. And they might have took him.
He was the one that didn't want any kind of help to bring him back.
How you know that?
That's what she said.
Did she?
Yeah, and she said she felt bad because she's sitting there doing CPR on this man that didn't want it.
Why didn't she stop?
Because I guess the supervisor or whoever was over there, you know.
You said if it's CPR, no IVs, I take the IVs out. They ain't supposed to be in there. Now they DNR, you don't do IVs. You feel weird, but take it out, cover it up. So we didn't have families asking, well, how long is it going to take her to die?
Damn.
Like I know. Don't even know what to tell you to answer that.
Damn.
It just happens when it happens. I mean, you know it's just going to happen soon, but you don't know exactly when.
Yeah.
Try to figure out an answer. I don't know what to tell nobody. When would it happen? Like, hey, at 5 o'clock, you got to be dead. It don't
What's
work
that?
that way.
6:45.
Mm,
Yeah.
It don't work that way. You just when it happens, it happens.
She dying at 7-Eleven. She going to heaven.
Mm. Listen. But would they come this late?
No,
No,
they distant. They
Yeah.
distant.
They wouldn't come this late after the alarm. They already got the alarm off.
Hell, it takes them. I tell you, this is their that's the ambulance. I hear it. The volunteers, the firemen. They're all volunteers. Nobody stays at the.
Why do you do that? Do you know? Why do you do that?
Well, the one that's there by the house. What I would do is, they're there every Monday, and I think that's when they do the detail polishing of the truck. I don't know what it is, but I had what this was years back. I took over a plate of cookies, and told them the situation with Roxanne and I, and they come by. I asked them at Christmas time. What they'll do is one of the firemen dresses up as Santa Claus, and then they go real slow through the neighborhood throwing the little candy canes. And I asked him, I said, y'all are driving too fast because Roxanne, she's hustling to get out there and get those candy canes. Even though they're broken up in little bitty pieces, because they throw them out on the street, no big deal. But she looks forward to that. So that I've noticed that they usually, when they get to ours, because we live on that dead end street, he always slows real down like he comes to a stop. And I'm out there telling Roxanne, you better hurry, you better hurry, you better hurry. And she's ready to go out there with no shoes on. So. But I know that they're all in Pasadena. They're all volunteer.
Like I said, what that was, you said it was an ambulance, but whatever it was, it stopped. Don't know what the reason is. Huh? Yeah, but they called. Usually the fire department call first. See if it's a real fire. Because some of these old people will put it just because they can.
Yeah, was that one day that she was running down there who called 911?
Yeah. They were trying to locate the person who called 911.
Damn.
Because she was asking if we called them.
No. That time y'all hadn't changed me in a long time, I thought about it. But I didn't call. But somebody called and she was saying, oh, you do that all the time. That's the first time me hearing about it.
What was it? There was a guy that was pissed off today.
Who was pissed off?
He was in a wheelchair. He was up there at the nurse's station.
Oh, okay.
And he got pissed. And I think where the nurse's station is, there's a piece of equipment that's, I guess it's, I don't know. Anyway, he hit that and he threw it up against the wall. So, I don't know what happened.